Morning, everybody. It's what is it? It's a weekday, Tuesday, and I was sat having my morning coffee, looking through, scrolling like you do, and I came across this article. A screenshot will appear there, and I thought, what? and I thought that's actually, is it nonsense or is it quite, does it work? I don't know. The Telegraph is behind a paywall, so I thought I'd delve further. This is like why farmers are playing jazz to cows. Online trend encourages farmers to serenade cattle to help boost milk production. It's a paywall, so I didn't get very far on that particular article, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to dive and have a look. So I did, and I have found more. I'm going to play a little Instagram thing of actual musicians playing jazz to cattle. Now, cattle are nosy. They're very intrigued at, in human activity. So even if you're just walking along, not playing jazz, they'd probably come towards you to have a look at you, wouldn't they? But even if that's what they're doing and they're not really that bothered about the jazz music, perhaps they prefer another type. I don't know. But it's even on, what date is it today? Oh, this was 2 days ago, this BBC article. I know, BBC, but it's still an article. When you dive, you start diving. Why are farmers playing jazz music to cows? A little screenshot will come up there, but I'll read a little bit of it. I don't know, I'm not going to have to go into the whole thing. A new soundtrack has started to rumble amongst Britain's green and pleasant pastures. Once punctuated with birdsong and the growl of a tractor's engine, parts of the country's farmland now have a slightly funkier soundtrack. A number of dairy farmers have started to play music to their cattle in a bid to improve their welfare and possibly the quality of their produce. Definitely, if it's going to make happy cows, even just by interacting with them, just simply interacting with them, whether it's jazz or... apparently, yeah, one of them, someone had was playing classical music and then they moved to jazz. And then another, they found that they weren't that keen on heavy metal. So, cows with taste. Heavy metal's all right. Don't get me wrong in case you like it, because I've listened to all sorts. But it's gone viral on TikTok with videos from across the world fetching millions of views. And Charles Godby, sorry if I've mangled your name, Charles, a dairy farmer based in Nuneaton, Warwickshire, has embraced the new trend and has told us why playing music to cows could benefit the wider public. So there's Charles there. I'll just do a quick screenshot. Recent success on TikTok has brought the fad to the fore, but Mr. Godby has said that he first started playing radio to his cows nearly a decade ago. So, he's a trendsetter. We installed a robotic milking system and there was a lot of new harsh sounds and noises. Oh, yeah, fair dues. Drown out that kind of clicking and horrible mechanical noises that they, especially if they've gone from, I don't know, manual to mechanical. My great grandmother was a dairy maid. That's all I know because it's in the census records. What more? Yeah, she would have done it by hand. This was about 10 years ago and somebody suggested the cows like classical music. That was the trend back then, so I put a classical radio station on for the cows to listen to, and it just helps them relax a little bit. And to be fair, I bet a lot of farmers do this without any social media sort of furore. I bet they have a radio playing for themselves as well as for the cows, Animals are clever, do you know what I mean? And I expect cows have some intelligence, and if they enjoy the sounds, fabulous. So let's play this Instagram. All you're seeing is the cows being serenaded. It's quite fun, something light-hearted, because I tell you, doom and gloom. Now, what's going on. It's depressing beyond belief. When will it change? If something drastic happens, like a general election. If anyone knows, there's a petition out and it's hitting the high marks. Is it at 600,000 now? I'll put a link in the description to it if you fancy signing, calling for an immediate general election. It's all codswallop because the government can completely ignore it. But hey ho, it sends a message, and it grew. I think it hit 400,000 within, I don't know, a day or 2 days. I can't remember the exact amount of time. Anyway, let's play this darn little serenade. It's on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description as well to that because that credits them. But I thought it was quite fun. So let's play it now.
No way. They love it.
I mean, I've just watched it along with you, but I mean, the Highland cow at the end is just scratching his bum, not dancing. I mean, honestly, and they even if they weren't playing music, they'd be running towards them, going, "What? Who are you? What are you doing?" But you know, it's still, yeah. I don't know whether it's that generation, you know, but it's kind of sweet. And so, you know, if they enjoy the music, then that's fantastic. And if they're just curious because what the hell are you doing? You just stood there playing a musical instrument. Then they're just curious. But it's all light-hearted, and you know, if it means that the cows have a little bit of fun at the end of the day, then all for the good. That's what I say. So yeah, I mean, animal welfare is really important, especially considering, you know, if we're going to eat them, the least we can do is give them a good life while they're alive. Anyway, I've got to go. I am actually working today, so I've got another sort of 7 or 8 hour shift ahead of me. So see you on the next one. I've got a few things planned. They're in the pipeline. I've got a green chutney. And Kate, you said you're going to send me your recipe. You've got your own YouTube channel. It's just popping up here. So Kate, you said you'd send me the recipe. Please do, because I'm going to need to be making this green tomato chutney really soon. So if you could send that to me as early, because some of them are turning red. So yeah, I really want to make this chutney. Also, I'm going to review an air fryer. It's a Tower one. That's coming up. What else? Anything Beauvais related news you might have, please let me know. Email me any links or whatever it is you found. Any new news would be great. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.